Hi Uplifers, my name is Daniel and I am so excited that you choose to be here with me in this wonderful journey called life. We will explore our life, we'll get to know ourselves better and better after each episode, and I'm convinced that applying what we learn here, we will love ourselves more and more. Today I want to talk about a subject that I entitled "The Meaning of Life is in the Flight." It is said that once upon a time, birds had no wings. The earth was filled with all kinds of creatures, but the sky was empty. So God thought of doing something about it. He asked all the creatures to attach a pair of wings to their bodies, for the reasons that they would have an extra weight to carry, and that there were only clouds in the sky, so nothing interesting. They all refused, except the birds. So God gave them a pair of wings and told them how to use them. What an incredible life experience they had. They couldn't believe how beautiful everything was from above. What freedom! But after a while, hunters appeared and kept shooting them down one by one with their merciless arrows. Faced with this danger, some of them fell down and never flew again. These kind of birds are poultry now. Others, after experiencing the pleasure of flight, although in the danger of death, continued to fly and rise higher and higher so that the arrows could not reach them. It is more honorable to die while flying than to live crawling on the ground, the birds that today are on the sky used to say to themselves. If you live in the country, it is very possible that your parents had poultry in their households. If you analyze them a little, you will discover that they have also wings like their sister who fly above them. Then, why don't they fly? For them, grains are more important than flight. Someone said that the ideals of a chicken are to find a new pile of chaff. Their Everest is each peak of this pile. Well-being for them is found on the ground. In the yard of the chicken there is a certain comfort and safety. The master provides them with their daily grain and grass. But it is also a place where flight is forbidden and decreed as impudence. Every time a hen crosses the boundary, the yard fence, it is caught by the master and its wings are clipped. So, life beyond the fence is by definition something you should not aspire to. What the chicken do not know is that their food is mostly what the master does not consume and what the master throws away. So what is considered abundance is actually leftovers. What you are always told can become a creed that is difficult to change. And poultry believe that the master wants their well-being. A large part of us have the same mentality as these chickens. If we have ensured the minimum necessary, why would we risk crossing the boundaries where nothing is promised to us? If we fail and have to return to the poultry yard, won't we end up laughing at the turkeys? And so we think it's better to remain a poultry bird that eats, digs for worms, lays an egg and always return to the coop. It is more profitable to grow your belly than your wings. That's how you make your master happy. The birds that fly overhead are considered rebellious, weak and useless to the farmer. But if you don't use your wings, you will lose them. And the life at the farm is more dangerous than the one spent in the air. Life viewed only from an horizontal perspective is one in which you consume and you are consumed. But the chickens don't know this either. They are always busy filling their goiters. The more you gain weight, the more you lose height. You can't fly high enough with a full belly, but the higher you go, the better and further you see. What the chickens don't know is that their life is for the master's feast. After each chicken that ends up in the soup, the rest of the chickens are happy that they were lucky and they will keep eating their grains. Hunger spreads our wings. Stay hungry, said Steve Jobs. Don't be satisfied with just what you are given, and don't think that what you receive is all there is. Research all things and keep only what is of real use to you in your complete development. Do more and better than is expected of you. You don't have to be good at what you do just to make a good impression on others. Excel because simply you can't afford to be mediocre. You grow your wings and practice your flight with every challenge that life offers you. Don't forget that life is more than food, clothing, and building a shelter inside a fence. Life is about flying, first and foremost. And what could be more exciting than flying and finding food at the same time? If you do what you love, you will end up having what you need. And to rise higher and higher, you must let go of everything that pulls you down. In the chicken coop, fulfillment is found in what and how much you own. But in the flight, you'll discover that fulfillment lies in freedom. In flight, the sky has the charm, and the higher you fly, the closer you feel to your destination, paradise. The meaning of life is in the flight, and you don't need wings to be at the top. You just have to believe in freedom and the unlimited. The sky is not the limit, but the challenge that the Creator had set before us. Fewer grains, but more flying lessons. Stop being satisfied with what you receive, but discover what you can achieve. Stop listening to the stories about heroes in the barnyard, but let yourself be inspired by those who are already shooting the sky. The important thing in life is not just that you exist, but to make something great out of your existence. He asked. For the reasons than to live crawling on the ground.
People can translate, don't worry.
Won't we end up laughing? Cico laughing ăsta, laughing. Ceva nu-i bine. Iar e ceva baie. The meaning of life is to fight. Ala! Păi frate, mă, da. Shoot him down. Da, apoi.
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Am zis bine, oare?
Goiters.
Am zis bine.